the hour of 11 o'clock. And if you just join us, good morning. It's a very rainy day in Port Harcourt. In fact, I think in the whole of the Niger Delta, it is raining. So you should expect rain today and tomorrow, because that's what NIMET said, from Monday through Wednesday. It will ease off probably on Thursday or Friday, but we'll give you all the updates as they come. Now, how many of you have heard of the phrase black tax? Black tax. We all know taxes. Most people don't like taxes. But if you put black tax to it, it's a very interesting conversation that's been raised before us this morning. Now, most Nigerians have had a friend or a family member who has gone abroad or who is still abroad. And it's not just a Nigerian thing. I think it's an African thing. Ghanaians, even in Asia, all right? Filipinos who leave the country, the Philippines, Malaysians who leave, Indians who leave, anybody who leaves, particularly if you are in the quote-unquote, the underdeveloped regions, if you leave for greener pasture, there's an expectation. The family you left behind expect that you go make things better, you go send us money. Now, it sparked a very interesting survey, and information came through, at least I think from the year 2000. I've been following this report. 2020, after COVID, all right, to today. Now, let me share with you the information from just 2 years ago, right? Migrant workers sent home almost $800 billion in 2022. $800 billion. And it's not just Nigeria. It's Nigeria, it's Ghana, it's the Philippines, it's Morocco, it's Egypt, it's South Africa. Well, not a lot of people from South Africa, but Egypt, Ghana, Rwanda, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Uganda. A lot of these countries who have, families, who have members who are resident, who are working in other countries like the US, the UK, sent back $800 billion. This was in 2023. $800 billion. Let me give you the top countries. Top 7 countries. Or is it top 8 now? All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Top 8 countries. All right. Top 8 countries that received remittances, right, from low or middle income countries. Here we go. Right? Propping up number 8 is Nigeria, followed by Bangladesh, Pakistan, Egypt, the Philippines, China, Mexico. Mexico is very close to, US, obviously. And then number 1, India. But wait, we're not looking at why these numbers are very low. Obviously, you have population densities and all those type of things. But this is where we're going to. So we are very used to having our cousins send us things. Oftentimes you hear people say, now my brother went there Germany. Now my brother went there Belgium. Those days when we were much younger, Belgium cars were the in thing. My cousin went there Belgium, and I bring car for us, and we will sell them. All those things are very good. But this morning, I asked this question. How often do you in this country, in Nigeria, if you're listening to me, you're in Ghana, by the way, and for those of our listeners, some of you, the Nigerians in diaspora who are in Uganda and Tanzania as well, good morning to you. And if you are not Nigerian, but you're in these countries I made mention, welcome to the conversation. Now, how often do you, how often do you think family and friends in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Ivory Coast or wherever, how often do you think they send aid to people abroad? How often? We are so used to black tax. The term black tax originated in South Africa, right? And it basically refers to monies that black workers, right, especially professionals, doctors, lawyers, engineers, cybersecurity experts, people who went to school, who studied, nurses in particular, very big around sub-Saharan Africa, who travel to the UK. They expect that, when they go abroad, right, that they will be sending money home monthly. Some people did this for years. And I mean years. For some people, I guess I know back in my secondary school, we had a few few of our friends back then, classmates, whose fathers were in Saudi Arabia. They hadn't seen their father for close to 2 years. Why? Daddy was working. Daddy was remitting money, sending money back home to pay for school fees, to pay for this person's house rent, to pay for this person's health bills, to help build house, to buy land, to fix car. It was all on daddy. All on daddy. That's black tax. But people do this with a sense of obligation. Like, for example, the men who would go abroad and go and practice medicine or nursing or whatever it is outside, they're obliged to send money back home. But it has gotten to a point where people just expect that once you travel, once your friends know that Jude UK, they'll give you like 3 months or 2 months. But I found we'll see something. I never pay my subscription. Even if like £10. Just send me like 10-20 pounds. And you hear these people mentioning these figures like it's nothing. Because £10, when you say 10 naira or 20 naira, it looks like it's small. They say you there Germany, I need 10 euros. 10 euros. But how many of you have sent money to your brothers and sisters who are abroad? How many of you have bothered to find out how they are faring? Just last year, I got to have a conversation with a friend of mine who was speaking to a cousin of his in the UK when I was in Lagos. And we just said, oh boy, things rough for my cousin. See, as they find like extra 200k, make a push them. See bills when they bill them. See, boy, you're rough. And so my friend had to send about 250,000 naira across to his cousin so that he can pay some bills and council tax and some other things like that. But because everybody sees him on Instagram or in the Jan, in the Jan, in the London, they feel the money is there. A man and a woman played a prank. I cannot verify the story, but I saw a story online. They played a prank and called their respective families and said, oh, please, I'm in need of assistance. Can you send me some money? The wife did hers, the husband did hers. The wife called the brother. The brother was like, what's going on? This is unlike you. And sent some money. The money he had, sent some over. She did the same thing to her father. Her father was immediately shocked. This is unlike you. What is going on? What's going on? $1,000 right there is what 1.something million. She just said she needs help. Anything, even if it's $100, she just needs. The father sent the amount and then called and asked her, what is going on? Where's your husband? Are you guys okay? What happened? Who is sick? The man showed concern. The husband, on the other hand, who has basically been bankrolling his family's lifestyle for the better part of a decade, called his brothers, called his parents, called his cousins. Not one responded in the affirmative. Oh, we know get to, as we dare self, NEPA don't take light. We know we see fuel to on gen. As we dare so now, Junior, in the mosquito don't finish in body. As we dare now, rain they fall like water. How does rain fall again, please? How does rain fall again, please? So, I'm asking you, when was the last time you sent aid to your friends and family abroad? I'm not saying it doesn't happen, no, it does. But you see this black tax, this notion that once somebody crosses the borders and they're in the UK and the US, that you must demand for them, is something that's very unhealthy. Let's have a conversation. The
views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria
017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. All right, at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. All right, WhatsApp is 08090306416, 08090306416. All right, let's get to it right now. Read your comments on the subject matter: black tax. How often do you think your friends check on their relatives who are abroad? Not to say, hi, hello, how you there? Send us £100. No. How often do you think they send aid abroad? Is the question. First comment here says, waiting man, do man. My brother, I mean my sister. Those are the issues that we're seeing. And today, Caleb says, G, good morning. You see this black tax issue? It's the bane of many a family. Some people are cut off from their family members because every single phone call is a demand for money. They don't even know how the other person is surviving. All they want to hear is, since you are abroad, please send us dollars. Good morning to you, Jude. I don't demand from anyone overseas, because I know it is not easy, as people in Nigeria think, because I was once there. That's from Ipalibo Harry. All right, Ipalibo Harry, thank you very much. All right, this one is saying seems personal. Okay, all right, it seems like a personal issue. We'll have to address this later on. We'll go for a quick break, and then when we come back, we will continue that conversation. Now, obviously, we'll get to do the final draw for the morning. Stay tuned. Don't forget, how often have you checked on your friends abroad? How many of you have bought airtime for your friends who are abroad? How many of you? Nigeria Info. My name is Jude Omamegbe. Heavy rainfall grounds businesses, other activities as floods take over Port Harcourt roads. Lady accused of setting boyfriend ablaze in Port Harcourt speaks as police begin investigation. River State government responds to budget probes by lawmakers. NBA demands justice over killing of lawyer in Port Harcourt. ASU suspends services over salaries. In business, IMF expresses concern over Nigeria's social safety failures. In entertainment, comedian K.O. Baba unveils plan for 2026 edition of Mayor of Pitakwa. And in sports, Nottingham Forest winger Elanga set for medical with Newcastle United. And on the foreign scene, White House defends disaster response as death toll in Texas flooding rises. Well, details of these stories and more will come your way in the 12 p.m. bulletin. To reach the news team, please send an SMS or WhatsApp message to 0808 721 7215. 0808 721 7215. My name is Jude Omamegbe. Thank you for listening and good morning.
Are you up to date with ideas for sustainable development?
92.3 Nigeria Info serves you opportunities
to ask great questions,
Contribute solutions.
and transform society for the better.
I'm listening. Are you?
All right, so welcome back. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Black tax is our conversation this morning. I'm waiting to get to hear from you via the telephone lines 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. So a couple played a prank on their respective families. The woman called her brother and her father, both of whom responded and sent some money. Though little, they sent some money across to them because they said they were in need. Something happened. We need help. Send help. SOS. They sent. The man, on the other hand, was feeling very bad because the family whom he has been sending help to for years couldn't send even 1,000 naira. He said, "Oh, I'm in trouble. I need help. Please just send me anything. I'm trying to pay for something." Something. He just made it was a prank, and all he got were excuses, or I don't know what to call them. But it's the reality. Now, I'm not saying that from this story, his family were bad and his wife's family were good. No, they could have called at a very ill-opportune time. But it got me thinking that we expect, a lot of us here in Nigeria in particular, we expect that whenever we call our cousins and our friends who are in the UK, who are in Germany, who are in Singapore, who are in the US, who are in Australia, we expect them to send us 50 pounds after one and 50 pounds because yes, the exchange rate is really tilted in the favor of those who earn in dollars. But you forget that those people who are earning in dollars also pay for their rent, their food, and everything else in dollars, in pounds, in euros, in yen, or whatever it is that they use, in krona, for example. So, as we reverse the black tax, I know parents who are in Nigeria who send money regularly to their children who are abroad. Kudos to you guys. You guys probably are not in this conversation. But for everybody else, when was the last time you called your friend who's abroad and say, you know what, $1 to naira is now 1,006. Let me send you $10. You're my guy. Even if you don't mean anything, just shall take $10. Just and take buy recharge card for them. Do your subscription or something. When?
Views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Hello, Port Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you'll find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH. Our WhatsApp and Telegram number is available for receiving messages only, please. The number is 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. As always, please do us a huge favor by turning down the volume of your radio set when you call in. All right? Call us and let's have a great conversation. But please turn off your radio sets now, shall we? Well, on Facebook, Olushola wrote to me, says, we need to wise up now. Many capitalize on saying of Bible says a man that can, says a man that cannot provide for his household is worse than an infidel. No AIDS here. What is coming in here is not it at all. Olushola is like nobody has ever called you. Wow. It says Africans generally need to change our orientation as by living easy life is too low. We are wise now, or we should be wise now. Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Olushola wrote to me. That's on Facebook. Okay, all right. Let's get to the phone lines and also get to you on WhatsApp. Phone number 08179230002, 08179230003, 08179230002, 08179230003. All right, this one here says, Jude, good morning. Let's not go too far away from home. What about those that left their villages or towns to hustle in a place like Port Harcourt and Lagos? The notion is that they are already big boys and girls for the fact that they are in Port Harcourt. This is what my colleague is passing through. His family only calls when they are in need. And even if they ask for his well-being, the next question is, anything for the boys? But no one is sending even the least bunch of plantain to him in Port Harcourt. It is pathetic. Thank you. No name to that. Sounds like what some of you are probably experiencing right now. And it makes a lot of points. Let's not even go far. Even here in Nigeria, that's a very good point. All right, this one says, but here's how I see it. In 2 words, exchange rates. Imagine if you send me £50. There'll be enough money for foodstuff for 2 people. Now, imagine if I were to send you my own 50 naira. It's the exchange rate that would make someone in Europe or in the Americas to rarely or never call someone in Nigeria for financial aid. That's from Desmond Talks. But Desmond, what if the person is in a dire scenario? Like I said, £10 now is what? 2,000. What am I saying? 2,000. £1 is 2,000 naira now. So £10 would be like 20k. So what if you just buzz your friend? Let's say just do one small job. I'll give you. You know, I think you got like 30k as my guy. Say, hey guy, how fun are you doing? See, I want to send you like £25. Maybe you'll buy burger. You say, my guy, I just do one job. You job enter. I'll greet you. I'm very sure your friend, wherever that friend is, will be appreciative. You don't believe me? Try it. Just try it. Just try it. Just try them. See them. 92.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Mr. Jude, good morning. Dude.
Good morning.
5-6 years ago, sending money 5,000 naira to Ghana, we are like big boys. That we are sending money to Ghana to our relatives there, make us just be cool on our side. But today, it's a shame to send that money because that money can't even buy 2 sachets of pure water. And number 2, sir, the level at which or rate at which our people beg and demand is too much. Some of it are so primitive. Good morning, oh. How you doing now? Thank you. How your family now? Brother, oh. My brother, Jude, anytime we greeting don't reach that point, Aisha, brother, oh. Jude, swear to just roll out of my because I don't know what will next. Make I send Azar. I need 30K. I need 50K. It is sometimes depressing. Well, you won't blame them. It is the kind of government we found ourselves. The large majority of us are idle and jobless. Not that they are not looking for a job or not that they are not looking for opportunity, but it doesn't come by. What do? They depend and rely on our people, relatives and cousins. So to a large extent, I just beg anybody, don't be angry. It's not easy. Dude, honestly, it's not easy. If I show you my WhatsApp message and text messages, account numbers that have already lined up waiting for payment, you will be surprised.
Well, no, I don't doubt you, but the question is, even before the economy, became really rough in the past 2 years, the question has always been this sense of black tax, this sense of entitlement that because you are in Port Harcourt and your people are, let's say, in Ghana, or you are in Germany and you are in Port Harcourt, so those people who are in Germany must continuously send money. I agree, it's part of our culture. We and the Chinese and the Philippines, we do the same. We send money back home, which is not a problem. But how many times do we send back just to greet our friends, to check on them? How many times?
It is this present culture or this present age that is like that. In then days, the moment they found out you are coming from Port Harcourt, you are going back, your people will harvest cassava plantain, carry and go give our brother. They don't care whether your brother they stay for Eleme, you they stay for Choba. They don't care. Carry this Gary, go give your brother for Port Harcourt. Go give your sister. The reason they do this is a prospect investment so that by next time somebody is coming back to the village or whenever they call you, there's an opportunity to send money to them. The truth is, this present age, we have a serious poverty mentality. We just want to collect from people. This parasitic living, make I attach to them, begin to suck. No, that we should be living in a prophetic system, whereby as I rot in, you shop from me, I shop from you, everybody benefits. No, we should stop it. Most of us in the village, they don't go to farm anymore. They don't do any serious thing. They now use insecurity, is a lie. Can't you do something and support your brothers? Today, a lot of us can't afford a full bucket of gari, which we call the custard rubber. We cannot afford it. You are in Port Harcourt and you ask people back home who cannot even assist you by going to the farm. Dude, we should stop this mentality. We should understand that because this person living in Port Harcourt does not mean that he's living in heaven. Some of us, our situation here, there was a time I was even encouraging people. If you know you are not doing anything serious in the city, go back to the village and farm. Some people thought, I want them to go back. Some people call and accuse me now. Some people today are calling me and telling me, Mr. Zion, thank you for that advice you gave to us. There was even a time I told people, if you get any free land, I beg, go farm something. Some people say, must everybody farm? But people are still looking for my number today to tell me thank you because they farmed something in that free land. Mr. Jude, the present day Nigeria and the kind of system of government will work is so suppressive to the point that we all need extra stream of core income, a stream of income that will support this your daily salary, the spending and much, and our relative from afar. We're gonna take a museum. This is Zion.
Thank you very much. All right, this one says, do you know, Jude, that down Nigeria, over there, the government implementation and here, it's totally different. Poverty is much harder. Another thing you must consider, many people are not doing anything here. That's from Ipalibo, Harry. Dear Jude, a friend of mine came home from Christmas after spending about 10 years in the US. We went out for lunch. I insisted on paying. He was shocked and told me that he has been around family and friends for at least 2 weeks in Nigeria, and I was the first person to buy or pay anything for him. I was shocked. You see now, that's not nice. That isn't nice. This is another way of, trying to pay back. What's the time now? This is what, July. August meeting now, some of them will come back. Before you know, we're counting November, December, right? What's wrong if your friends come, who have returned, sit down in your house and you purchase the drinks, you buy the suya. Are you waiting? Angels, they come from Oyibo land, money day. 9.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's just like the last caller just finished.
Oh dear. Sorry about that drop call scenario. All right, I must apologize for that. 009-030-6416, 009-030-6416. We'll take our comments very quickly because we have to